Wow! Such a beautiful night view along Chimchache Avenue of Star. The beautiful night view along Chimchache attracts lots of visitors to come to Hong Kong. When people see the very nice night view, they just enjoy it. They always neglect the cost of having such a beautiful scenario. The cost of having such a beautiful scenario is the consumption of electrical energy. Where does the electrical energy come from? Electrical energy comes from the combustion of fossil fuels. Take coal as an example. The global consumption of oil is about 3.6 billion barrels for each year. Due to the expansion of population and rapid development of some countries like China and Brazil, the consumption of electrical energy will keep an increasing trend in the foreseeable future. Furthermore, burning of fossil fuel creates lots of environmental problems like air pollution and global warming. In an interview of Jamie Rifkin, who is an economist, holds a view that we should no longer use fossil fuels. He proposed that we should find an alternative to sustain our life. Let us hear what reasons behind the proposal.
It's hubris to believe that somehow we are going to live in perpetuity here. So I think this is a moment of crisis. We're now paying the bill for 200 years of an industrial revolution based on fossil fuels. We've spewed too much CO2 and methane and nitrous oxide into the atmosphere. We can't get enough of the sun's heat off the planet. And what we're seeing here is a fundamental change in the chemistry of the Earth. That's the enormity of this moment for our species. This is a species crisis.
To a certain extent, not only because of the problem caused by the combustion of fossil fuels are also limited in the world. Therefore, finding an alternative energy sources becomes essential in the world. Many people propose renewable energy. There are 5 types of renewable source of energy: wind energy, geothermal energy, hydroelectric energy, nuclear energy, and solar energy. Why do we make use of the renewable energy? Since renewable energy can obtain from the natural environment unlimitedly, no pollution will arouse once we adopt the renewable energy. The most important thing is that renewable energy can sustain our demand towards the energy even though the world runs out of fossil fuels. Although there are so many kinds of renewable energy, I will only choose solar energy as the solution of the expansion of energy because there are so many problems among other 4 types of renewable energy. For wind energy, it requires a very large space to accommodate large number of windmills. Take California as an example. There are 30,000 wind turbines in a large piece of land. This really doesn't fit the small place like Hong Kong where there are so many mountains. For geothermal energy, this requires active activities along the plate boundaries. Geothermal energy makes use of the energy released due to the motion of the 2 plates. Take Japan and Iceland as examples. They are located along Ring of Fire where has many active volcanoes. Hence, many countries and places cannot use geothermal energy as the energy source due to their location. For hydroelectric energy, this requires a river with a very high flow rate and a very steep slope. Lots of turbines along the dam will be driven by the water flow to generate electricity. Again, not many places have such a river. Furthermore, there may be a drought in that place. Take Central Valley Project as an example. There was a drought in 2009 in California. When there is a drought, hydroelectric energy becomes a failure. For nuclear energy, needless to say, the concern of the leakage of radioactive substances becomes an issue after Fukushima disaster in 2011. Furthermore, how to treat the used radioactive substances is also a problem. For solar cell, it may have problems when there is no sunshine. On the contrary, there won't be no sunshine forever. Solar energy is always available for all countries compared with other 4 types of energy. Therefore, I think solar energy should be the best way for the world to solve the energy problem.